are headed to Rockville Hills Regional Park to do some Monday afternoon mountain biking. Pulling up here on the left is the parking area. So I've had success parking in the parking lot a few times. Other times I've had to park along the road. Oh, wow, I actually just missed the parking lot. Not great. Turn around here. There's parking inside, so let's give that a try. All right, we are here at Rockville Hills Regional Park. Got the GoPro oriented upside down so that I don't get quite so much handlebar view. So we're gonna give that a try. So, all right, awesome, let's do it. Always forget that route's there. Come around the corner. Whew. All right. One more push. And then at the top of this hill, it's where most of the trail system starts. There's also bathrooms up here. All right. A little bit of a climb to get up here, but not too bad. Like I mentioned, bathroom's right over there. We're looking for a trail called the Outside Loop. I've been on that one before. This is kind of cool. One day I'll be able to do that. Until then, focus on not hurting ourselves. Let's try to find some sunshine. There we go. There's some sunshine. Alright, what do we got here? Heartwood. And then something else. Let's try hardwood. All right, some roots. Yikes. Won't be climbing up that. I feel like everywhere in the Bay Area is a bit of a hill. But keeps it interesting. So it's early December, and this is my first year living in Northern California, and I'm fascinated by weather in different parts of the country, and I think it's so cool that after the dry season in the summer, it starts raining a little bit in November, October and November. And then by December you start to get this green grass growing again. All right, another hill. And I think we're getting pretty close to the outside trail, or outside loop. It's marked as a blue trail on the map. I feel pretty comfortable on it. So some roots and rocks and stuff, but they're spread far enough apart that have some time to regroup and think about what I'm gonna do before I gotta manage the next one. I feel so fortunate that even in the winter I can get out here and ride my bike and have a little bit of daylight even during weekdays. So it's definitely have a lucky situation. Pretty sure this is the outside loop that I want to ride on. All right, it was reasonably successful. Anything where I'm not going over the handlebars, I pretty much count as a success. Okay, here we go. Here. Those rocks, tricky to see with the sun right in my eyes. All right. Cool. One successful trip around the outside loop. Yeah, we could check out that rock garden route. I'm not going to be able to do it well, but there's probably some people watching that can do it better than me, so I can at least show it to you guys. I think this is called lakefront. Barbed wire to the right here. Careful about that. I think you guys saw I got like 20 feet in the air there. So it's pretty cool. I've only been riding for like 25 minutes. So it's nice to get out and ride around even at least for an hour or so at the end of the day. Let's try unknown. That might be kind of cool. It is marked as a black trail, but if it looks too intense, I'll turn back. Thanks. Okay. This might be a bit more than I'm bargaining for at the moment. You guys can see what it looks like, but I'm probably good on this for today. I'm really worried about hurting myself right before we go to Big Sky for Christmas. Pretty sure I've been on this rock garden trail. It's also marked as black, but certainly seems to have more open space than the other one, so maybe we can give this one a try. Oh, look at that. That one's really thanks. That's my tree. Thought the map had that marked as a green, or maybe it was, I don't, definitely a dark green. The one I just did was called Upper Lakefront, and it is a blue trail, which makes sense. Alright, so this is the Rock Garden Trail. Let's see what there is to see. This looks like something where I'm going to twist an ankle. Okay. Can give it a whirl going down the Rock Garden Trail. That might be easier than going up. And then we'll head back to the car. I think this is it. I think this is actually where we started. Okay, so Rock Garden Trail's not too bad. Alright, so I think we've got more Rock Garden Trail here. I think it just goes alongside that fire road. What we're doing down there. Definitely a lot of cool places to practice here. The water bottle in my backpack hitting me in the back of the head is fun every time I jump. I was too lazy to fill up the camelback, so that's what you get, I guess. Look at this smooth, flowy trail here. Nice. And this is right where we started. Well, right after we climbed up the access trail. That heat pavilion right there has the map. The bathroom that I was mentioning is right there. Been riding for about an hour and 10 minutes. It's just a really cool place. All right, I'm gonna head back.